Hi and welcome to a product tour of Kit19. This video assumes that you already know what Kit19 does and are here to get a brief insight into all features. Alternatively, if you are new to Kit19 and interested in automating the sales, marketing, customer support and staff productivity in your business, all from a single synchronized platform, we strongly suggest you watch this short video first. We know how you hate the fill-ins, so we've tried keeping this video to the point. Introductions to the features are added just to make the concepts clear for beginners. If you are familiar with a feature or would like to skip it, you can simply jump to the timestamp by clicking the menu moment here. So, let's quickly begin our journey. We'll start with the dashboard, which provides you a bird's-eye view of everything that's going on in your organization. The dashboard is divided into different sections, each with an insight into that section. The lead and inquiry stats depict the total no of inquiries/leads added and a pie chart that bifurcates the numbers as per their sources. This helps you identify your high-performing sources. You can also find a list of top 10 high-scoring leads here that are ripe and ready for conversion. The conversion section indicates your sales figures plus the leadership board with a list of top-performing executives. The next section is an insight into your follow-ups, tasks, and appointments, which provides a clear picture of whether your tasks are moving timely or not. The calls section is an overview of incoming, outgoing, and missed calls, while the support section is an indicator of the health of ticket support operations. If you have integrated your mails in Kit19, you even get to see the no of mails received in your inbox today, within a week and a month. The Engagement Center stats tell you how many of your campaigns are active and their outreach. If you are time tracking your employees and logging their screens, the Employee Time Tracking section shall quickly tell you about the employees who are logging in late or exceeding their break time and the ones that are slacking by clocking lesser than required time. Moving further, you'll find pipeline graph to point out the deals rotting in each pipeline and the estimated closures for each pipeline. Scroll down to find your top 3 web forms and landing pages and active campaigns. Many of the counters in the dashboard are clickable and they take to the list view of entries that create these counters. Going through the dashboard, it's time to make the figures look better. So, let's quickly move to marketing. Marketing is what sets the stage for sales performance. The better this setup, the shinier the sales results. Kit19's full circle marketing literally serves leads in your salespeople's platter. Let's see how marketing makes magic. So, you may or may not have a website. Even if you have one, we guess it's a pain to manage. Kit19's digital identity is a drag-and-drop single or multiple views landing page that helps you compose without code, develop without delays, and optimize without obstacles. With Kit19's landing page, you just drag a container and drop an image, video, text, a web form or a map and place custom buttons and you're good to go. This super dynamic page lets you customize just everything, be it color, background, shape or font. You can even call the products in your catalog dynamically. And to connect your CRM data and help drive conversions, your landing page visitors get a single floater button that's capable of sending an inquiry, booking an appointment, striking a conversation on WhatsApp, initiating a call, raising a ticket, sharing their feedback with you or sharing your landing page with their friends. If you want more visitors on your page, you can make it SEO friendly too. All this without a single line of code. While creating one for your company, remember, these are not landing pages, these lead magnets are your face on the internet, your digital identity. SMS have been around for a long time now and still they haven't lost their charm. The recent compliances in how the SMS are delivered have made them more responsive than ever, since the recipient now knows that he'll get only relevant content. Kit19's is a fully compliant SMS platform that eases onboarding for you and provides you with automated pattern matching DLT ID recognition in API calls. For you, this simply means registering your DLT identity and templates on Kit19 once. Later, even if send SMS through APIs without specifying your DLT ID, our internal content matching engine recognizes the best matched DLT ID for you. The SMS platform allows to send or schedule as many as 50K SMS at once, personalization, Unicode messaging, flash messaging and delivery reports. This is the manual method of selecting contacts and sending SMS when you don't have these contact stores in leads or inquiries. For sending SMS to your leads or inquiries, the automated campaigns are a far more superior way. To learn more about automated campaigns, jump to Automated Campaigns, timestamp or continue with this video. The most unique feature that you'll get with Kit19 messaging is the ability to convert your long URLs in the SMS content to short URLs and track them when a recipient clicks on them. You get notified whenever a recipient clicks on these links along with their approximate location. You can even define various actions for these links, like starting a conversation on WhatsApp, sending a mail, dialing a number, or simply opening your URL. To take this a notch up, you can schedule a voice call to the recipient when he clicks on the link. Truly unique, right? There's not just one reason why Google considers email to be the only channel you need to use. And that it has been, and will continue to be, the most effective form of digital marketing. The following facts make email marketing the most popular and irreplaceable form of marketing. Fact 1: email marketing works. When done right, it is 40 times more effective at acquiring customers than Facebook or Twitter. This stems from its ability to develop relationships with consumers by telling longer stories, including videos, and getting your customers to take action with embedded links. Fact 2: email is everywhere. 92% of online adults using email, and we tend to trust the quality of the information we receive there above other places. It's fast, convenient, and customers actually prefer receiving promotional material via email over social media, as long as you do it tastefully, respectfully, and keep it relevant. Fact 3: mailboxes enjoy far more share of users' time than social media. Thus, a message is 5 times more likely to be seen in an email than through Facebook or Twitter. Fact 4: better ROI. With email prices being the cheapest of all, email marketing has an ROI of 3,800%, which is huge. This being told, the essence here is relevance. Your email marketing can be just as effective as its content, creatives, and approach. Kit19 makes this easy for you by presenting you with beautiful, predefined templates that can be customized with your logo, fonts, and colors, and personalized with the recipient's details. If you have a list of contacts that you regularly send mailers to, then you can save these contacts and even create their groups. This way you can simply select these contacts or groups while sending mails instead of typing them over and over. However, if you send these mailers to your leads or inquiries, we strongly recommend you do it using automated campaigns, since it provides you all these features plus the ability to set perpetual campaigns on leads segmented real time. To know how automated campaigns work, you can continue with this video. Listen and not read what you have to say. It could also be that your target audience is more comfortable to listening. Either the case be, voice promotions is your sure-shot solution for these scenarios. Voice messages have evolved from just playing a sound, they can now a lot more. Whether it's a survey where you want to capture users' input, or a payment reminder, or connecting the recipient to your agents, voice SMS can do it all. Kit19's voice promotion service allows to create unlimited call flows for this purpose. These dynamic call flows are able to identify your recipient, capture their inputs, match OTP codes, send SMS, WhatsApp, and even play customized music on hold for you. You can send or schedule voice SMS to up to 50K recipients at once. This method of voice promotions, however, should be opted if your contacts are not in your inquiries or leads, else it may be better to use automated campaigns that come with a lot more features. To know more about automated campaigns, you can continue with this video. The next obvious step after you promote is to capture the inquiries that come in. This becomes particularly important since you may be spending lots of money promoting through various channels. And by not keeping a track of all these inquiries, is like leaving cash on the table for your competitors. Lead leakage is probably one of the most common issues that companies deal with, and losing them at the first stage is what can certainly curb by using Kit19. With several pre-built integrations, you can capture your leads within Kit19 through the most common channels like Facebook, Google AdWords, IndiaMart, Just Dial, Trade India, Exporters India, Suleka, Talk2, etc. Even if you are getting leads on your mail, you can create parsing rules to capture them. Whatever your medium of leads be, as long as they are structured or support APIs, you can capture them within Kit19 with a few simple settings. Along with capturing leads, you can also define settings for advanced lead distribution that allows you to create rules for assignment. Once a lead is captured, Kit19 offers various possibilities of taking it steps ahead through automatic triggered engagement campaigns, workflows, and marketing sequences. These flows can be created to deliver or perform ultra-targeted messages and actions to your leads. You can learn more about these features by continuing with this video. Let us introduce you to the superlative way of promoting through various media, be it SMS, mail, or voice. These campaigns are so dynamic that you can just forget about them after setting them once. An automated campaign has everything dynamic, whether it's the schedule, the content, or the target audience. These campaigns work on real-time data. For example, let's say there's a promotion that you'd like to run only for leads that reside in a particular city, or say for leads that are at a particular stage in your sales pipeline. Now with manual campaigning, you'll have to create these lists every time since you have many new leads come in for that city or that stage, which is cumbersome. However, with automated campaigns, you can simply select the lead segments for the campaign, and every time your campaign runs, it pocks up data as per your segment in real time. Likewise, your campaign schedules are also dynamic. If you want to run a campaign every Saturday at a particular time, you can just set this schedule for your campaign and maybe specify an end date too. This shall make the campaign run on your specified schedules every time till the campaign's end date. So, how do you change the content? Easy, you create a group of templates and set their sequence once. The campaign will automatically pick the templates in round-robin fashion. As per your campaign settings, the campaign will either end when all templates are being sent or start over. These campaigns not just provide you all this flexibility, but their true prowess lies in their marking the activity for your leads and inquiries. This activity marking helps you immensely in tracing your leads/inquiries' subsequent steps on receiving the message. Like, every time they open your mail or click on a link in your SMS, their activity is tracked and may be used to score them. Lead scoring is another activity that identifies hot leads for you. You can continue this video to understand more about lead score in G. Business activities and emails are no exception to that. Your employees must be using emails to communicate with your customers, but now with Kit19 they don't need to switch between different platforms to send or receive emails and do their other activities. Plus, this makes it easy for your employees to get a 360-degree view of customers, including all their activities and communication. With Kit19 Foot's email integration module, your employees can integrate the emails with Kit19, and not just send or receive mails right from there, but also initiate various activities like raising a ticket, creating a task or appointment, creating a follow-up, and many other activities right from this mail. Your employees can also integrate their Google Calendar, so whenever they fix meetings or tasks, it gets added to their calendar automatically, and invitations are sent to the collaborators too. Simply put, a marketing sequences is a sequence of actions that you want to perform automatically when an activity is performed. These activities could be triggered by a lead or an action performed on a lead. Like, let's say, when a lead initiates a new conversation with you on WhatsApp, you would like to identify the lead, look if it belongs to a certain segment that you've created, and if so, you want to send a personalized auto-reply, followed by a brochure, and then pass it on to a chatbot that you've created for that specific segment. You can achieve this using marketing sequences. A marketing sequence can be triggered on any activity performed for or by the lead. You can further create rules to match the lead with your conditions, or you can set conditions to match the user's message with any text. When an activity that has a marketing sequence set to run is triggered, it'll match the conditions set by you for the sequence to run. If it matches all the rules, the sequence is followed as per the time intervals defined by you. The marketing sequences can be created to span across seconds, minutes, hours, and days, and they serve the purpose if you have a defined flow of that need to be followed. A simple sequence could be sending a feedback form to a lead as soon as his appointment is marked as completed by your team. This feedback can then be updated in the lead's custom field created for the purpose through the same sequence, and so on. Engagement Center is what we call the powerhouse of Kit19. This module packs in a punch as it enables you to take automated triggered actions on over 300 activities performed by leads or inquiries. These actions can be as simple as sending a SMS, a mail, an automated voice call, a WhatsApp, or a full-blown marketing sequence. You can either set these to run immediately as soon as the activity is performed by a lead or an inquiry, or after a certain time period. Right from when a lead or inquiry is added to any action performed by them or on them by your team throughout their life cycle. These actions could be like opening a mail by a lead, clicking a link by them, or completing a task related to them by your team. You can perform the desired actions automatically subsequent to these activities. For activities that are scheduled for later time, like an appointment or a follow-up, etc., you can use the same module to send reminders to your leads. This module can be used to keep your customers super engaged and serves as the best brand recall tool ever. We can't rave enough on how important it is to keep your customers engaged, and this module provides you the perfect opportunity to run targeted, personalized campaigns or a sequence of actions on each touch point with your customers. Defined conditions are met. You can use workflows to avoid spending time on actions that can be automated, like sending a follow-up email or adding a note to a lead as soon as he replies to a mail sent by you. The workflows differ from marketing sequences in that they have a larger range of actions that can be used in the flow, and that the workflow can check conditions after each step of execution, unlike a marketing sequence that just checks for the rule conditions being met while entering the sequence. Workflows can also consume the attributes or the metadata created by any preceding steps in the subsequent steps, while marketing sequences can at the best use the entity's attributes and not the metadata of the preceding sequence steps. These differences make workflows more powerful and ready for complex operations, unlike marketing sequences, which are most suitable for simple mutually exclusive actions that don't depend on the earlier steps. This also means that a workflow will stop processing if it encounters an error at any step, while in a marketing sequence, the subsequent steps can run irrespective of the preceding one failing. For these reasons, both these modules should be used as per their specific purpose. The sales section of Kit19 is where you reap the results of your efforts in marketing. This section starts at inquiries. An inquiry is like a raw lead, someone who has indicated an interest in your offerings. It is often the first contact point of a new lead for your business. It might have been added manually, imported or added automatically through a web form, a landing page, an API, a B2B directory, social media, or any other source. If you've missed the part about capturing leads in Kit19 explained earlier in this video, an inquiry is composed of predefined contact fields like name, mobile no.s, email IDs, addresses, and other information like who created the lead, creation date, etc. Since every business is different, you have an option to add custom fields. These custom fields can be plain text, a number, date, a drop-down, checkbox, radio buttons, multiple selection drop-downs, and even a calculated field. You can make these fields as required or optional, set default values in a range of minimum and maximum for these values too. You can even create a sequence for these custom fields to put them in an order of your liking in the inquiry or lead. Since inquiries get converted to leads, the custom field list is shared between inquiries and leads. the inquiry list shows you the records of all inquiries sorted in reverse chronological order of their creation date by default and showing some key fields. However, you can set your custom default view by selecting the fields that you wish to view and a search criteria that suits you. An inquiry's typical lifespan is till it gets converted to a lead. You can do this automatically by creating rules for auto lead creation and assignment to users, because an inquiry is eventually meant to be converted to a lead or nurtured till it becomes one. They have relatively less actions associated with them. These actions are basically limited to the ones needed to engage an inquiry until it graduates to a lead. As of now, you can send SMS, mail, voice call, WhatsApp to an inquiry and merge or add it as a lead. Leads are pretty much the epicenter of all activity in Kit19. Once your inquiry qualifies as a lead, it opens up a range of activities that can be performed on them. This is the main difference between an inquiry and a lead. Another important difference is that no two leads have the same contact or email. This is a crucial difference that makes a new inquiry match with a lead and deters creating duplicate leads. Since you may have the same person contact you from different platforms, they are first created as inquiries where duplication is possible. However, if you've set auto lead generation to on, then once a lead is created for that person, any new expression of interest from the same person will land in inquiries where it'll also show you the lead that it matches with. You can then go ahead and merge the inquiry to the lead created first. Leads have the same custom fields as inquiries and their sequence is also inherited. The lead list, again, can be customized using a custom search and column name that you wish to see on the list. While the activities associated with leads are ever evolving, some important activities are adding follow-ups, notes, documents, tasks, appointments, pipeline, web forms, support, tickets, quotations and invoices besides communication like SMS, mail, voice and WhatsApp. The details of each of these sections is described later in this video, or you can move quickly to these sections through following links. The lead details page allows to get a 360-degree view of each lead right from a timeline of each activity performed for and by them to individual activities of follow-ups, tasks, WhatsApp conversations, notes, documents, and so on. If you feel that there's some information in your lead or inquiry details that you don't want some of your users to access, then you may mask those fields from them. For details, continue this video. You mark the outcome of these follow-ups. One such outcome is conversion of a lead. When you close a lead, you can mark this outcome to indicate that the lead has been closed. When you mark a lead as converted, you can mention the products/services they opted for along with the amount. The conversion interface shows you a list of conversions. Remember, however, that conversions is a subset of leads only, thus it inherits all its custom fields. The conversion page has two views. While one view lists all individual conversions, the another one provides you the consolidated conversions made by each lead. This helps you to filter conversions on the basis of the total business or of conversions that are associated with a lead within a time period. A search criterion that can be saved for further use. The segmentation provides for dynamic, real-time searches, which is impertinent since your data grows and changes with time. These segments can be static as well as contextual. For example, your company runs a weekly campaign for all leads that are created in the last 7 days or followed up in the last 7 days. If you wish to create a perpetual campaign that runs by itself every 7 days, it must be able to pick up the relevant data to run the campaign on. In a manual setup, you may have to create a search every 7 days since the data will change for every campaign. But for these campaigns to run automatically, without manual intervention, the data they work on must also come in real time. This is where segmentation plays a vital role. By creating a saved search or a segment of leads that have been added or followed up in the last 7 days from whenever the search runs, you can dynamically create a result set that can be then consumed by your campaign. But that is not the only use that segments serve. A segment can be used in your IVR flow too to identify a user and to take the next steps conditionally. It is used in assignment and automation rules too to create subsequent actions conditionally. When you onboard Kit19, you'll find several predefined segments already created for you. These predefined segments are generic and are most commonly used. Now that we have the inquiries, leads, conversions, and segments, we move on the actions that are performed to nurture leads and close deals. These sales activities push your leads closer to conversions. Whether it's a follow-up on a lead or a meeting or a document or maybe an online video call, we've got you covered. Trust us, this is the part where most of the action happens and thus, is crucial to determine which way is the lead going. The tasks and appointments in Kit19 can be created for a particular user as owner and multiple collaborators. Though the task or appointment owner has all the rights over the task, you can still, while creating the task type, specify the rights available to the collaborators. Based on these rights, the collaborators can also edit, complete, delete it or post comments and documents till the task is completed. You can create customized tasks and their outcomes and even specify the sentiment of the outcome. Likewise, you can customize the follow-up statuses too. While mentioning the follow-up status, you can reassign the leads too. By design, the user to whom the lead is assigned while marking a follow-up is the lead owner and has rights to view and edit the lead. This lead owner can also mention notes and upload documents against the lead which are accessible to everyone who has appropriate rights to access them. All these activities are tracked in the leads timeline and can be further used to score leads, which is a fantastic technique to score leads based on their demographics and behavior. To know more about lead scoring, continue is video. When you follow up leads, performs tasks and appointments as required by your processes, the lead moves a step further towards closure. However, this may not happen overnight, and that makes it important to set milestones that indicate the progress on the lead. A pipeline does just that. You may have different offerings, each of which has its unique set of milestones, and you may want to track the progress of leads against these milestones. The milestones are what is referred as stages in a pipeline. As a lead reaches any stage, its probability of conversion changes, often going up with each stage. A typical sales pipeline may be something like initial contact and prospecting, lead qualification, demo or meeting, proposal shared, negotiation, deal won. This can of course vary from business to business. Through Kit19, you can create multiple sales pipelines and customize its stages and probability as per your business. The deal owners can move the leads to the stages as they grow closer to conversion. The visual view of pipeline provides for an easy way of identifying leads at each stage and the estimated closure for each agent or lead. You may even set up an expiry timeline for a pipeline to indicate that a time period beyond which a lead remains in the pipeline for long without reaching a won or lost stage and is considered to be rotting. The pipeline calendar will go on to tell you the estimate closures in each calendar month as per the leads in the pipeline and their probability of conversion. That's the beauty of data. It saves you from surprises and give you insights to change what future holds while there's still time. Formed by or on a lead in reverse chronological order. The associated metadata with these activities can also be accessed here. Like, let's say an activity is generate when a lead calls up. When you view this activity from this section, you can view all the details of this call, like the number from which the lead called up, the date time, the name of agent who attended the call recording link, the IVR flow name followed by the call, and so on. These small packets of information also serve as the metadata when you trigger an automated campaign or marketing sequences that is invoked by this activity. We discussed these campaigns and sequences earlier. Your sales efforts pay off and the customer asks for a quotation. This step marks the beginning of a won deal. Again, customization plays a key role here, and this module provides you ample of that. The look and feel of the quotation, like the logo, header, footer can be customized by you as per your need. You can also create multiple tax profiles for your company and your leads, and the bill can indicate the source and place of supply as per these settings. You can customize the quotation and invoice settings to specify the defaults like item details to be shown, header, footer, notes, document numbering, etc., while other details like discounts, item price, shipping, or any other cost that you wish to add can be modified while creating each individual quotation/invoice. You can create a setting to convert a quotation to an invoice as soon as a lead accepts it, or you can do it manually in just one click. You can specify if you want an invoice to be edited after it is created. As you create invoices, you can mention the payment methods and even a payment link within the invoice too, from where the lead can make the payment and it gets recorded. Various actions of sending the quotation/invoice via SMS, mail, WhatsApp, and sharing or printing it are provided. The timeline of each quotation, invoice, and payment is visible in their history, and like all lead activities, these are available to invoke triggered campaigns. The revenue or payment part enables you to accept advances or payments against multiple invoices at once. You may divide the payments made by the leads to amounts against any combination of unpaid invoices and advances. This provides you the flexibility of accepting any amount of payment irrespective of the invoiced amount. Through the ledger, you can view the outstanding due on each lead. The detailed view shows you all the transactions that make up that outstanding, which can be exported or printed and shared with your customers. WhatsApp Business Platform. This is such a big module that you'll find the whole products created around this module. But with Kit19, you need not worry, as we've made sure to include every single feature and then some more to ensure that you never miss these products while working in Kit19. Due to the vastness of this module, we'll just still to enumerating the features, as their explanation will be a long affair, and there are tutorials available for many of these to help you in understanding them further. Kit19's WhatsApp module includes all the below and adding: 1. Import contacts. 2. Create WhatsApp broadcasts and get detailed reports. 3. Create multilingual templates. 4. Automated working and no working hours reply. 5. Automated lead creation and assignment on each new chat. 6. View contacts list, their conversations, their details and activities, all from a single interface. 7. Bifurcate chats as per active, inactive, within 24 hours, this month, and so on. 8. Filter leads as per segmentation. 9. Star and label conversations. 10. Create chatbot. 11. Integrate third-party chatbots. 12. Create WhatsApp automation rules and sequences. 13. Store repetitively used texts, images, docs, videos, etc. as snippets. 14. Toggle between chatbot and manual mode. 15. Update lead and inquiry attributes based on the user's input. 16. WhatsApp benefits *, 1,000 free conversations each month, and after that 1 small fee for unlimited messages within a conversation window, templates approved within 15 minutes. 17. Global reach. 18. WhatsApp commerce. 19. Sell products from within WhatsApp. 20. APIs that you integrate in your project for your custom scenario. Truth be told, even if we go on to tell you the numerous features of this module, they won't justify the real magic that can be felt only after you actually see it in action. We'd strongly urge you to ask for a live demo to see this whole module in action. You find slackers everywhere. They are hard to escape, and sometimes your other employees suffer because of those few. When the pandemic hit us, the rules of working were redefined. Business realized the importance of being available anytime, anywhere, and it was no longer a matter of choice. While businesses already have a lot to worry about, untracked employees and moonlighting shouldn't add to that list. With Employee Time Tracker, you can clock your employees during their work hours. An automatic screen logger that captures screens of employees at random ensures that you can catch a glimpse of their screen when it's hard to manipulate. Besides this, The tracker also keeps a record of all activities and programs opened by the user and for how long, so you can ensure that they indeed work on the task assigned. You can define the break hours for each employee too and be alerted whenever there's a breach. The dashboard gives you a summary of the day-wise, week-wise, month-wise work report, including their log-in time, break time, and work time. Besides this, you also get notified when your team doesn't log in on time or clocks lesser than required time. Businesses that learn the importance of customer service early reap hefty benefits. Even if you have offerings where the customers buy just once from you, their feedback about your company influences the new customers. If you'd like to have a system where your customers can raise a concern with ease, or your team can do it on their behalf, where a self-service portal is available for customers to provide update on their concerns, where the tickets are regulated through SLAs of response and resolution, then this tool will provide you with all this and more. The support module provides you with a dashboard to track all new tickets, unattended tickets, and tickets breaching SLAs. From within the settings, you can create a self-service support portal for your customers in just a few clicks. You users can either log into this panel and generate or update tickets, or they can simply send you a mail and their login will be created and shared with them while their new ticket gets created. The settings of the panel allow you to create users, groups, and assignment rule for new ticket assignment. The notification settings allow you to send customized notifications at every new action, like a new user creation, a new ticket creation, update or closure of a ticket, and so on. The customers can also share their feedback when a ticket is closed. The ticket operations include updating, writing a private note, assigning, splitting or merging a ticket. Settings. These settings first require you to obtain at least one telephone number. This telephone number will be visible to your customers when your agents call, and when our customers call back on this numbers, it'll be routed to you as per the call flow set by you. Now, what's exactly a call flow? A call flow, or an IVR flow, as it is mostly called, is an easy drag and drop flow that you can create from various elements that lets you define the actions that will take place during an incoming or outgoing call. To create a call flow, you have apps that act as building blocks of the call flow. These apps together create a flow that'll be followed in a call. These apps do everything from checking the time for working hours, identifying the caller to decide on the subsequent flow, playing a recorded file, asking for a menu, transferring call to agent, sending SMS, and many more options. You can create unlimited IVR flows, and when you associated any of these flows to your telephone numbers, the same flow is followed whenever someone calls on these numbers. To decide on which agents should be dialed in a call flow, you can create groups, like you may create department-wise groups for sales, support, HR, etc., or team-wise groups. You can sequence the members of the group too, so that when the call is transferred to the on-duty agents in a flow, it may follow this fixed sequence or go round-robin or dial randomly. The agents in the group can mark themselves as off-duty when they are not available to take calls by simply giving a missed call on a no, provided, or from the portal. The on-duty status history for agents is available on the portal too. The audio collection helps you save the audio recording files that you commonly use in order to avoid uploading them every time you create a call flow. This section is a set of settings that lets you define the roles and rights of your users. The owner/super admin account or parent account is by default at the top of the hierarchy and has access to all the modules available to your account. No user can modify any access rights to this user. When a user is created before you create roles, you can assign them either of the three system-defined roles available: admin, user, or guest. These three roles have predefined access rights which cannot be altered. An admin role has all rights of admin, a user has limited rights in terms of the records available and sensitive actions like delete, export, etc., while the guest role can only use the promotion or pay-as-you-go sections and the sections that don't require an active subscription. Other than these, you can create custom roles to suit your requirement and assign those roles to your users. The roles are a combination of the modules, pages and actions that users belonging to that role have access to, and the scope that defines the records available to these users for these actions. For example, a sales agent may have rights to view inquiries and leads, but in order to restrict these records only to the inquiries created by him or leads assigned to him, you'd assign the role, user scope, and he'll have access only to his records. In case of a manager, you may want to provide him access to all his reportees. For this purpose, you can assign him a role that has team scope. A team scope provides the users access to all the reportees placed under him while drawing a hierarchy in a recursive fashion. A user at the top of the hierarchy has access to the records of all his reportees and their reportees and their reportees, and so on. The highest scope ID, the global scope, which provides access to all records to the role it is assigned to. You can easily create and view a visual organization chart for your company through the hierarchy module. As discussed above, this hierarchy governs the record set available to a user if he has team scope. Another control that you have while assigning rights is that of masking or hiding fields. If your modules contain data that you would like to restrict certain users from accessing, then you may mask those fields for these users. You may even restrict these fields from getting edited even when the user has rights to edit records. Once you have created the roles and provided them required permissions, you can head to User Role Mapping to map single or multiple users to a role. It's time to get reports for all the good work. This section has summarized and detailed reports for everything that we discussed till now, and we are still adding more views to it. The reports available as on date are: 1. Import leads/inquiries. List of all imports requested along with their status. 2. Inquiry report. A summary of source-wise and agent-wise inquiries as newly added, open inquiries, inquiries that match existing leads and the ones that don't. You can click on each counter to view the respective inquiries. 3. Lead report. The agent-wise view depicts a summary of clickable counters for leads added, followed up, untouched and overdue leads. Another pipeline-wise view tells you the current pipeline health and movement. Yet another agent-wise report to view pipeline case for each agent. 4. Campaign reports. Visual graph for all scheduled campaigns depicting the know of audience reached every time the campaigns ran. 5. Follow-up reports. These can be used to view the last follow-up date and status of your leads. 6. Deal calendar. Get a visual monthly estimate for your upcoming calendar as predicted by the pipeline cases. 7. Call report. A summarized and detailed call report showing the talk time of agents, incoming calls, outgoing calls, billed calls, calls missed by agent or clients. 8. Email report. Get an insight into all the mails sent from your account, through mass actions, campaigns, or single lead mails sent. You can get the delivery rate, click rate and CTR, all from these reports. 9. WhatsApp dashboard. See how many chats were initiated, answered, the ones which were not answered within the chat window, the know of sent and received chats, deliverability reports and a lot more. 10. SMS reports. A delivery report for each know that you sent SMS to. 11. Voice OBD report. Delivery report of OBD calls sent. 12. Mail URL tracking. If you have set up your mails for tracking, you shall get a list of everyone clicking on all the links included in your mails from here. 13. SMS URL tracking. Get to see who opened and clicked the links sent in the SMS to these recipients. 14. Sales targets report. Your sales team's report card will update you on how is your sales team faring as per the targets assigned to them. 15. User activity reports. Reports that depict the total follow-ups, tasks, appointments, calls etc. made by your users. 16. User audit report. See who visited which page and did what while logged in Timecodes. 17. User on duty report. When did your users go off duty and expressed no calls to be forwarded to them, and when did they come back on duty? This report will answer these questions for you. 18. Wallet transactions. A summarized and detailed transaction report that precisely and transparently tells where was your wallet money used. 19. BI dashboard. Create your custom dashboard and share it with users. Over 18 BI graphs revolving around leads, inquiries etc. Know how it should work for you. The various settings that help you achieve desired behavior from your software include 1. Basic settings. A. Manage source medium and campaign names. B. Manage lead assignment rules to define how you want your new leads distributed. C. D. Mail settings to forward and parse rules in order to capture new inquiries. E. Follow-up settings let you create customized follow-ups and manage them. F. Payment gateway settings so you could include payment links in your web forms. G. Product customization to include product fields of your choice. H. Product searches help you creating dynamic search algorithms for your products which later can be used in landing pages and WhatsApp commerce. I. Through call log settings, you can create customized outcomes for incoming and outgoing calls. 2. BI settings, to create new dashboards and include desired reports for each user. 3. Account settings include A. Managing defaults for your company including financial year, headquarter, currency, industry, default from mail and sender ID or sharing accounts documents and tax setting. B. Managing multiple tax settings and branches for your company. C. Manage payment methods that you accept. D. Manage quotation and invoice and tax settings. 4. Lead capturing API settings for capturing leads from third party like IndiaMart, Trade India, Magic Bricks etc. 5. Location settings including A. Enabling location tracking and tracking rules for your employees. B. Creating and managing territories and populating them with users along with their roles in the territory. C. User management to get a real-time view of who is logged in, from which device and they're on duty, on field status. 6. Report settings, get reports right in your mail. Decide which reports you want to be sent and the routine and that's it. 7. Task settings, to help you create customized task types and their rights for owners and collaborators. 8. Pipeline settings, create unlimited pipelines and stages. 9. Mail integration settings to receive and send mail right from Kit19. 10. Templates, manage your SMS here. Create and manage drag and drop mail templates. 11. Lead score, define how would you like to score your leads. Use leads details, behavior or actions performed on them to add or deduct their score and customize classification of leads as hot, warm or cold. 12. Notification settings, let each one in your team be notified through various media like SMS, web, desktop and app whenever any action is performed on or by an inquiry or a lead. This module is pretty much like Engagement Center spanning over 200 activities with the only difference being that here it is not the lead but the users associated with the lead who get notified. 13. Call settings, Kit19 provides third-party integration for some calling gateways too. Using this setting, you can define the default gateway to be used for calling and map your agent's numbers for incoming calls too. Once you do this, you can get all call activities and call recordings being captured from third party to be shown alongside other lead and inquiry details. This completes a brief tour of the product Kit19. By the time you view this, there may be many more features added to the product, so do check back with us for the latest ones. Even though Kit19 packs in a lot of modules and features, it is our support that we boast of. Besides the knowledge base that provides help on popular topics, we stand by our customers at all times and are just a call/mail/chat away. So, let's get started and make some magic together.